Hey everyone, Combo here, back with another Empires and Puzzles video, and today we are in Bloody War. You all know the drill. I'm going to feature my 6 war flags with commentary, and right now we've got 4462 with 53 flags left. They've got 4239 with 66 flags left, so that is a 13 flag advantage. They've got a slight edge on us right now, and they just took somebody else out, so definitely going to need a strong finish and for some defensive stops in order to win this war. But without further ado, let's get into my 6 war flags. With my first flag, we're going to go up against this lane tank team. They also have Duval, Fafnir, Sharif, and Elspeth. This is a pretty tough looking team. Our opponents have lots of veggies, lots of lane and Duval, so this is going to be a tough war. Let's see how this first flag goes. I'm going to start off with the 3 yellows horizontally to set off that little cascade of greens. See what kind of damage that will do to lane. Quite a bit of cascading. Okay. We should be able to kill him the first time. Yeah, let's match those 3 greens right up the middle. If the first 2 tiles will kill him, then he'll reflect that damage from the second tile, and then the third tile will actually kill him. Hoping that happens here. And it did. Awesome. We do get a critical hit in there as well. And I've got some greens on the bottom. That's huge. And we've got some purples to get Medea. We are looking in good shape. I wish I had a Dispeller for the counterattack, but we're going to work on the right side first here. I'm going to hit... Or let's use my attack all hitters first, actually. Oh, no, I want to use Fafnir, I'm sorry. Because Fafnir gives extra damage to everybody. And then let's use Galapago and Spark Toy since they attack all. See what kind of damage that does. Alright. Let's use Medea on Fafnir. I would like to kill this right side, but I don't want Fafnir and the Arctic Core going off. It's at 92%. That Arctic Core is going to destroy me. So let's use Medea on this left side over here. Give Fafnir the Shifting Miles attack, and then I need to have these fiends stop, but I want Sharif to die as well. Tough call right here, honestly. I think I'm going to attack Sharif. That's going to give me more opportunity to ghost tiles up the middle as well. Yeah. Alright, let's start ghosting tiles. Give me some greens, please, or some purples would be cool too. Let's try... Actually, let's hit the blue diamond. That's going to move up those greens so I can match some greens next turn. And we got some purples ghosted and some greens as a cascade. Awesome. I'm going to hold on to Medea until the dodge wears off from Duval. Yeah, only one more turn. Cool. Let's match these 3 greens here. Now let's start doing some damage on this left side. I should use Fafnir first. And then let's use Medea. The damage should reflect back, and then I can use Zasher to kill off lane. Awesome. All right. That ended up going pretty nicely, and we are 1 for 1 to start. Next up, we're going to go up against this Dominique tank team. They've also got Regin, Fafnir, Ustad Anan, and Bartholomew. I've got Peregrine and the Ascension Mimic, which are some strong attack 3 hitters. I got Kolya for an attack all hitter, but he also has one of those mega minions that safely cleanses, which will be very useful against Regin and Fafnir. And then Ustad Anan also gives a negative mana ailment, so that'll be helpful against that. I've got Grovert for the Mega Fiend, Oni Wakamaru for the Undispellable Taunt. Here we go. All right, very nice board to start. Where do I want to begin? I could match the 4 greens on the right, or I can match the yellows and greens up top, which would also set up another cascade of greens. I think I want to do that. Yeah, that's got some high potential. All right, we're going to have some more greens to match also. Very nice, and Dominique is going to be dead right at the start. Awesome, and we've got my green specials. I'm definitely going to work on the right side first over here. Ustad does have the counterattack, which sucks a little, but actually, let's use Kolya first. He dispels, I think, 1 buff from all enemies. Yeah. Let's use Kolya first. Awesome. Now let's use Peregrine and my Ascension Mimic on this right side over here. Cool. I think I can kill off Ustad Anan with those 3 green tiles. So I'm going to use Grovert on Fafnir. Yeah, I'll put the Mega Fiend on Fafnir. I'm going to match these 3 greens up against Ustad Anan. That did not kill him, and it's going to set him off, damn it. He's going to die from the bleed damage. But at least his growth did not go up too much, and we did dodge 2 of those specials, and my Mimic was in the closed form, so we're actually okay there. Let's match these greens and blues here. That'll give me Oni Wakamaru. Bartholomew is dead. Cool. Let's hold off on Oni Wakamaru for a moment. Let's match these yellows and reds here. Just gonna let that Mega Fiend kill off Fafnir. Let's match these reds so I can go some greens next turn, or we could get a cascade of greens too. That works. All right, so Fafnir's dead. Let's use Oni Wakamaru, just in case if Regin attacks him with the regular attack. And then let's use Kolya, Peregrine, and my Mimic and see if Regin's still alive. And he is dead. Awesome. 2 for 2 to start. Next up, we're going to go up against this Svafa tank team. They've also got 2 veggies with Bartholomew and Elspeth, Fafnir and Ustad Anan. I've got my Rat Grub team here, along with Ruan Zelki, Ustad Anan, myself, Salnus, and then Oni Wakamaru for the taunt. If I can get my 9 yellow tiles before Fafnir and Ustad start going off, then I will be golden. I do have Oni Wakamaru as the backup in case if I can't get any yellows here, though. All right. Not terrible, so long as I can get some additional yellows. I think I'm going to match the 3 yellows on the bottom left, though, before they get separated. Now, let's match those 3 yellows up top. Let's match the blues and reds, I think, next. Svaff has already got 100% Arctic Core just from 2 tiles up against them. That's so annoying. Now let's match these blues and reds here. I don't like the fact that I can't match any tiles in the middle, because I'm going to have to separate the yellows. Let's match the 3 greens up against Svafa. This is probably going to set them off. Of course, we get Oni Wakamaru afterwards, but I did get my yellows. That's awesome. Alright, let's use Oni, and I'm going to match these 3 yellows. That's going to give me my yellow specials. We're going to use Rat Grub first, of course. And then Ruanzao to dispel anything that they have. Actually, their ether powers just wore off, so... But we're going to use him first anyway. And then Svafa is dead. Let's use Ustad and Non. This should kill Bartholomew, hopefully, and maybe Fafnir. Awesome. And Salmus is going to finish the job. Cool. All right, that was quick and easy, and we are 3 for 3. Next up, we're going to go up against another Svafa tank team. They've also got Lane, Fafnir, Ustadanon, and Elsbeth. I am bringing my 6-tile attack purple team with Marnies and the 2 Devianis. Dark Lord does get his special in 7 tiles. And then I've got Kushanku for the mindless attack in 5 tiles. Here we go. Alright, we're going to be able to get our 6 purple tiles right at the start. Let's match the first ones up against Svafa before they get separated. And then hopefully there's not any crazy cascades to set Svafa off. Awesome. Okay, cool. Let's... Well, let's use Marnie's first. I'm considering waiting a turn to use the Devianis to let the... attack growth build up. But I don't even have any moves where I'm not going to set off Svafa. And they've got dodge, which is not cool. Because if they dodge the attack from one of my Devianis, I'm going to be really annoyed. How much health do they have left? Can't even see that. Is that 2,400, I think? I should be able to kill one of them with 1 Deviani. Alright, here we go. Oh my god, that was so close. If I had if I waited 1 turn, I would have set Svafa off. I have no moves to... Or I had the yellows on the bottom right. Damn it. Do I use the second Deviani to avoid Svafa giving me all that core damage? I think I need to. Oh, that's so annoying. How much health do they have left? Yeah, that 1 yellow tile is not going to be enough to kill Svafa, but you know what? Let's see what happens, see if there's any purples that show up on the bottom, maybe. Nope. Damn it. Alright, let's kill Svafa. Please do not dodge this. Thank you. Alright, let's ghost the 3 reds up the middle, get those blues, and we did get some yellows, so we can get the mindless attack to put on Ustad and Non, which we're definitely going to do. And then I'm going to hit this blue diamond, do some tile dumping here. Give me some purples. Let's match the greens up against Ustad. Give me a purple. Damn. Alright, Lane and Fafnir are about to go off. Please attack Kushanku on the right side with Deviani. Thank you. Don't kill Marnies, damn it. Alright, let's match these yellows. I'm going to match the purples next turn. Oh, I've got a purple diamond, but that's going to set off Ustad if I do that. So we're going to match just the 4 purples. Hopefully no cascading. Of course there was cascading, which is going to kill me. Yep. Alright, well... My good start is off to an end. Next up, we've got this lane tank team, they've also got Regen, 2 Elsbeths, and Ustad and Nan. I've got my attack 3 average blue team here, and then I've also got Medea for the shifting miles attack. I do have the stylish version of Richard, so he will have a chance to turn the fiends into minions, but otherwise we're going to need blue tiles pretty quickly to get this battle over. Alright, not terrible. I'm going to start off with the 3 blues on the left. It's going to set a cascade of reds and maybe some more stuff, hopefully. Alright, that will certainly do. Let's match the other 3 blues on the right now. Or do I want to match the ones on the left? Either way, I'm going to get my specials. I think I'm going to match the ones on the right. That way, because I'm going to attack that right side where Ustad is. And at least I'll do a little bit of extra damage to the Ustad and Elsbeth on the right. Alright, let's use Songjiang first because he has a defense down. And then let's use my Ascension... No, let's use the Ascension Mimic toward the end. Let's use Richard next. Alright. Let's attack the 3 on the right here with the... or left, rather, with the Ascension Mimic. And then with Hogni. Awesome. Okay. Now, let's match the 3 reds here. See if we can get a blue on the bottom. We did. Nice. Elsbeth should be dead. Not quite. Damn. All right. Died from the bleed damage, though, so that works. Next, let's go with these purples, I think. Let's match some greens here, and then I'll go with the purples next turn. Nice cascade with the blues. Holy shit, that was lucky. And we're going to be able to kill off Regen so long as they do not evade my specials. And Regen is dead, and we are 4 for 5 now. 1 flag left. With my last flag, we're going to go up against this lane tank team. They've also got Regen, Fafnir, Ustad Anan, and Elsbeth. I've got all fast speed blues. 2 of them will get their specials in 7 tiles with Wusong and Magni. Gluzmer and Vernix get their specials in 8 tiles. And then I've got Ironheart in here for a couple of reasons. One, he's going to give me counterattack to everybody. And then he also has the minion core. So he's going to give me minions for everybody also. Here we go. Alright, not a great board to start here this time, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to create some cascading. Let's start off with the 3 purples on the left, I think, to set off the cascade of greens. Or I could do the reds on the right up against Ustad. I do not want to attack Ustad, so let's not do that. Alright. That'll do. Let's match the 3 yellows, set off that cascade of 4 blues. It's going to set off lane, unfortunately. And he is in the ghost form. Let's hit the green diamond. I'm going to be able to match some yellows next turn to get Ironheart activated, which will be helpful for the counterattack, although it's 1 turn too late with Fafnir going off. Damn it. Man, let's match the yellows. Don't kill anybody, please. Oof, that was close. Let's use Ironheart on... how many more turns does Ustad have? The counterattack 2 more turns? Damn it. I need to use Ironheart, though, to get the minions, because Regen's about to go off also, and I want the counterattack. Yeah, so we're definitely going to use Ironheart. Let's use Ironheart on... Ustad. And then let's match these 3 reds to set off the cascade of blues. So I can get my blue specials. Awesome. Hopefully Region doesn't kill everybody. Attack the right side. Lane's going off again too, damn it. Oh, and everybody's dead. That didn't work out. Alright, well, didn't end the war the way I wanted, unfortunately. Ended up going 4 for 6 today. That last battle was a tough one. We've got 5,003 points with 37 flags. They've got 5149 with 49 flags. Yeah, so we are unfortunately not going to win this war. Tough, bloody war. We did have a win last time around. We've got Equalizer War coming up this coming week. But let me know how your bloody war went this time around, and that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it or found it helpful. If you did, hit that like button, make sure you're sub to my channel, and I'll catch you guys next time.